especially first time?
It's a lot of fun, honestly. It's honestly a dream almost, to be able to play in Canada, be playing in Toronto. The fans, the people, the city. It's just an overall great experience so far, and I don't think it's going to change. It's always going to be great. So, looking forward to this year.
Talking about the fans, of another organization. It seems like the reputation now about the fans in Toronto is down around the league about how
Oh, for sure.
excited,
For sure.
rabid, pick the word you want to use.
These people around here are top in the league for sure. They come to every game through hell and high water, and I think that's what separates them. And they don't care if we're on the road or they always want to be there and support. It's a beautiful sight to see.
Jared, in terms of the team itself, if you watched the Raptors last year as an opponent, watched them in the playoffs, what kind of jumped out at you? What were the memories that sort of stood out most when you made the decision to come here?
The will to win, honestly. I mean, you look at somebody like Kyle and DeMar who had bad shooting nights. I mean, you look at somebody like, JV that had his ups and downs. Damari had his ups. These guys didn't care about, stats. What they cared about was winning, and they found a way to win every freaking night. And I think that's what separates them from a lot of other teams that went out and tried to get me. It's just the will to win and the fight that they had, the blue collarness that they present every night.
Seems like it's going to be Toronto and Boston sort of battling it out, maybe with New York in there as well at the top of the division this year. Is that something you're sort of looking forward to, perhaps a rivalry with those guys?
I'm looking forward to the first day of practice, which is tomorrow, man. Just to learn the system, learn the coaches, learn the players, what they do like and what they don't like, and what kind of passes I can make to certain people. It's just it's just a new beginning. I got to learn a whole new set of teammates all over again, and but I wouldn't want to be any other place than Toronto right now. It's just a blessing to be here.
Speaking of learning the teammates, Coach was saying he goes into camp looking at you and JV as the starters, but he wants to see how you mesh defensively. I mean, how do you see that sort of working?
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm just glad I don't have to guard him. I can tell you that much. From all the elbows I used to take from JV, and the times he boxed me out, the times I boxed him out, the times he posts up, the times I post up. I'm just happy I don't have to guard him.
In terms of defense, more and more we see the big guys being drawn out to the perimeter. Just want how comfortable you are at guarding that three-point line and then getting back to the paint to protect.
Worked on it a lot this summer. Just learning how to guard the perimeter a little bit better. Working on my footwork, I should say, and just trying to get better every day, man. Honestly, and I think that's the grind of it. It's just I don't have to be great tomorrow, but eventually I'm gonna have to be borderline great coming my first game, and so I got a lot of time to figure it out. I can't wait to learn.
After you signed here, what they ask you to work on, and what you spend the summer?
Not a lot. They didn't ask me to work on a lot. They just told me whatever I did against the Raptors when I was in Boston, do that every night against other teams. I just told them, you just caught me on a good night, or maybe his scouting report was bad, Coach Casey, but you never know.
Offensively with JV, do you feel when you're playing with like a very traditional center like that, do you feel the need to stretch the floor more to kind of get work off?
Oh, you definitely have to stretch the floor more, but at the same time, it's always helpful to have somebody like that in the block that can help you stretch the floor just by throwing it down there and getting buckets. He's a bucket getter. Every year he gets better and better, and this year is going to be his best year yet.
What have you been able to do in the city so far?
Not much. I've been kind of focusing my time at BioSteel, so welcome to my home. This is where I eat, sleep, and drink at. So welcome to my house.
Last year, you were the best rebounder on the Celtics. I just want, what's your style of rebounding? How do you get your boards?
Well, it's this thing behind me called my butt that my mom gave me. So that's my style. Thanks, Mama. I'm sorry. I know you get tired of me talking about your butt, but you gave it to me. I'm sorry, but yes, my mom.
You've been in.
Yeah, what my mama gave me.
And your mom, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
You've been in this league for several years. You're new to this team, but you also have two teammates that are new to the league overall that are going to be in Pascal and Jakob that are going to be looking to you for advice. What advice would you give to them?
Just learn every second you can get. Honestly, no question is a dumb question. Just be as communicative as possible. Whether it's from me to Pat to JV to DeMar to Kyle to Damari to Corey. I mean, just ask your questions, and I promise you they'll get answered, and it'll just help the process faster. Growing my rookie year, I never forget. I think Kevin was tired of me, but I asked KG every single question. It was, how do you run this offense? What's this offense about? What's this? How you guard this pick and roll? How you do this? And that's how I learned, and it sped up my process to the point where the first game of the season, I was ready to go at NBA speed.
Everyone knows KG, like fans from watching the way he is on the court. What's he like in the locker room as a teammate?
Same person you see him out on the court. I haven't. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't have. He doesn't have an on and off switch. I mean, there's times where he has on and off switches, but he didn't have an on and off switch when I was there. There's times where he come in laid back, and then all of a sudden he becomes KG again. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like on and off switch, he doesn't have.
Like maybe like sitting having dinner with him in a restaurant. Is he KG or is he Cloud? Or is he like telling the waiter, wanting the waiter to hustle and get
I think that's when he becomes Kevin. I think when he goes to dinner, that's when he becomes Kevin. He's more real relaxed, but KG pops out every now and then.
You were pretty outspoken on Twitter last week about what's going on in the States.
Yes.
Do you anticipate NBA players taking any of that?
I honestly, yes, I do believe there's going to be some NBA players that will take a knee. We have a rule already in our code of conduct that anything against the flag, will be a fine. So we're interested to see what will happen whenever X, Y, or Z, whatever they do at that point. But to me, I think what Colin Kaepernick is doing is speaks volumes about himself. Just because it shows that he wants peace. He wants peace. I mean, the Martin Luther King "I Have a Dream" speech. He had that speech, and everybody shows it on the day he spoke it, or on his birthday, and all this other stuff. But I don't think we really follow or understand or listen to the message that he's really presenting, just because of all the things that's happening in America today. And I just wish people would just wake up and understand that if you treat people the way you want to be treated, a lot of these situations will never happen. And I don't know. It's a touchy subject, but at the same time, it's reality. And with that being reality, is some way somehow we as a community have to come together and just stop whatever's happening, and just hopefully we wake up and we'll smell the coffee.
You're in Canada, obviously a really critical time in the U.S. in politics right now with the election. How closely will you be continuing to watch back there? You seem to be engaging people a lot on social media.
Yeah, I mean, I have a voice, and I want my voice to be heard. Honestly, and just Twitter's a start. And, I have a lot of people that follow me, but I just want people to understand that things are not really heading in the right direction where we want America, and the only way to change it is by us, the people. And if we want change, we must change within ourselves. We can't just say we want change and go out there and do the same thing that we've been doing the past 18 to 20 years that whoever's been living. So if you want change, you got to change within yourself, and I hope we change.
You don't mind taking the heat on there too when people engage you and talk back with you sometimes.
Yeah,
too, eh?
nah, not at all, not at all. I mean, if you want to talk back, we can talk back. But at some point, ignorance will rise, and a lot of people have said some ignorant things to me. But it doesn't faze me because if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But ignorance will get rooted out through America as long as we stay together.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.